A couple days ago, there was a trending topic on Twitter, and this was under the name Fall River Home. If I take out, you'll see the trending topic was Fall River Home, and the Fall River is a place in it is in Massachusetts, and then over there were two homes. One home is the same price with this one. So the first home is this one, the second home is this one. Almost all the homes, their price is 1 million and a few change over there, you can see. But the difference is big because this one is a big mansion. Fall River is a place in Massachusetts, and it is a very big home, 6 bedrooms and 7 baths, almost 8,000 square feet. While this one is the same price, but you can see is a very tiny home in less than 1,000 square feet, less than that. So the point I want to put today is why these two homes, one is extremely huge, another one is a tiny one, have almost the same price. Number one, we can say, is location. This home is in Los Angeles, California. This one is in Massachusetts, Fall River, Massachusetts. So the point I want to bring today is about the cost of living here in the United States. If you are immigrant, and even if you are not immigrant, you want to have a better, what we call kind of like American dream. How do you go to survive? Where do you want to go? Do you want to live in Los Angeles? Do you want to live in DC, Maryland, Virginia, those expensive areas, Hawaii, Florida? Or do you want to go to live in a very small or affordable states you can be able to survive? Welcome everyone, this is Ernest Boniface Makulilo EBM, and I welcome you today to my YouTube channel. In case you haven't done it so, please do so, subscribe to this particular channel to get more information on various things. So, today I'll be talking about the cost of living of some of the areas. This home is, you see, is this 1 million in if you want to purchase. But let's go to just on the matter of map of America, the US map. And on the US map, I'll be giving just the general, like overall, because when we talk about the expensive or the cost of living, there are states we know for sure, no matter which part of that particular state, it's almost expensive. But there are other also like city to city will be able to differ in that way you can consider. Obviously, we'll talk about the overall salary. I had a video talking about the taxation and other things. Remember, I had a video and I talked about the salaries. This video is talking salaries after taxes in the US. So you need to know so that you can be able to reach what we call the American dream. You want to have American dream. But the mistake number one immigrants do, we want to find maybe the weather which is related to your country sometimes. Sometimes another mistake we do, because the first state you arrive, you want to live that state forever. You are not required to live in one particular state. You might end up, yes, the first state was in New York, because maybe that was the host or the first person advised you where to go to live. But it doesn't mean, oh, that is where you go to the school. It doesn't mean you have to live in that particular state forever. You can change it to the state and find another state which you can be able to afford. But the other big mistake we do as immigrant is the fact that we just go to what we call, I live in the big states, I live in the big city. Where do you live? Oh, I live in San Diego, I live in Los Angeles, I live in San Francisco. Oh, I live in overall California, I live in big New York, whatever, I live in Manhattan. You feel proud to the city or the state you live. Remember, you are in America, whether you are in Montana, whether you are in New York, McDonald's is McDonald's. So don't go with those crazy, I want to show off where I live is the big states. Are you able to afford where you are? I don't want to say that if you live in San Francisco, you cannot afford. It depends on your expenses, it depends on your income, and depends on what you want in your life. All those kind of things will be playing a big factor. So let's go straight. California. This is one among the most expensive states here in the US. California, the most beautiful, in my opinion, one among the beautiful states. No snow, good weather, a lot of nice beach around. The most, is very, very, in terms of economy, is very, very huge in California. Yes, it's among the highly populated one, is just over almost 50 million people up to this moment, if I can say. So California is very, very expensive. There are so many factors, so it depends whether you live down here in San Diego, or you live here in LA, or Sacramento, or you go completely at the end, more going to San Francisco. It depends on which part, but overall California, it doesn't matter. Even if you go more interior, not out of the beach, still is expensive. If you go to more desert area, it's still expensive. So California is very, very expensive. Then there is Hawaii, very, very expensive. Then when you come to New York, it's very, very expensive. Then you come to this area of Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Northern Virginia. All those areas are very, very expensive. But there are, so if you go out of that, then it comes, okay, Massachusetts also is still expensive, Boston area. It depends in which city or capital, whether how the famous city is, what kind of business they have. All those kind of things will be able to play a big factor. But overall, the state in the middle, all these one are most affordable states. So when you say Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, North Dakota, Minnesota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, it depends. If you live in Chicago area in particular, it's more expensive. Indiana is affordable. Ohio is affordable. West Virginia, living in West Virginia is very, very cheap. So North Carolina, cheaper, but it's not very, very cheap compared to other states. Kentucky is very, very good state. Nashville, wherever, if you go to Tennessee, Georgia is very, very good. Alabama, Florida is a little bit expensive because also it's just like California, nice weather. A lot of people want to go there for retirement. So it's a very beautiful area. Beach, very, very nice, is expensive. I've been there to like for 1 week, something like that. Mississippi is affordable. Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, all these states are affordable. Texas is a very huge state and it's very good, is affordable. So, in order to make it easy, I will give 2 examples. Whether you want to buy a house, let's start with the figure of purchasing a home. I'll give 2 examples, and that you can be able to see what will be the difference of these 2. So let me see. I'm giving 2 addresses of 2 homes. So I want to give you the example. This home is almost, this home is $500,000 price up to this moment. This is the cost of this home of $500,000, 557. So if you look at this home, okay, let me go back. If you look at this home, it is just 1,000 square feet, but it's in California. $500,000 home, that is the home, 3-bedroom, less than almost 1,000 square feet. And this is like 45 minutes from LA. And this home is direct in LA, Exposition Boulevard in Los Angeles, $1 million. You see, these are very tiny, tiny homes. Okay, so those are very, very tiny homes. Why? Because you live in California. So that is the big problem. So if you go to look all these areas, you see all these are very small homes, but their price is very, very high. Almost 600, whatever. All these are very, very expensive home, but they are normal. Let me show you some of these one. Because I lived in this street, that's why I'm talking about. So I'm talking about on things which I know. This home is 600,000. That is the home, because it's in California. It's just a small home. It's not that very, very complicated. You see the price, average price is this one. Was sold on October. This home was sold in October for 600,000. So that is what I'm trying to explain, how expensive California is. It's very, that is a small home. That is the price of the home, 600,000 is California. Okay, I can show just another example, quick one, 630. I lived in Simi Valley. So all these homes I'm showing you, most of them I know them. This home is 630, almost 600, whatever. That is the price they are selling this home. But look what this home is, a very small home. It's not like there is something specific like make this home. Neighborhood is just a normal, I mean, it's middle income neighborhood. I lived in Simi Valley. That is, at one time I lived there like for a year or 2 years, whatever. That is where my in-laws are from. So you see, this is the home in California. So that is the problem because you live in California. So let's say you find a home, let's say in Belton, Missouri, where I live. Belton, Missouri, Belton, MO, Missouri. So compare those homes in California. The home which I showed of in California, this home is big. It's almost 2,000 square feet. The other homes, this home is less than 1,000 square feet and is 1 million. This home is almost 2,000 square feet and is 150, 160,000. So that's the problem when you live in California versus living in other states. So this is in Belton where I live, in the state where I live. The homes are, so you find out there are smaller homes like this is 46,000. So it depends how much do you want to live. So, or to purchase a home, and it is a mortgage. By a mortgage, it means you are going to pay on a monthly basis. It depends. This one is it's a small home. Almost, this is exactly like this one. It is 885 square feet, and this home is 800. Sorry, not that one. This home is 888 square feet, but this one is 130. This one is 1 million. So why do I need to pay a home of 1 million just because I live in California? So, and by saying this is the amount, you don't pay this amount every single day. Average, you are going to pay on monthly basis. If you have a mortgage, you are going to pay like 400, 500 per month, or 600, like depending on the other cost. Monthly cost, you pay a mortgage for about 30 years. If you want to, whatever is up to you. So let me say I'm looking for homes, let's say of 500,000. I want to show you the homes of 500,000 and above. Okay, so let me put Kansas City, Missouri. So if you look like the homes, a home of 500,000, this is a home of 500,000, which is different from a home of 500,000. Let me find you. This is a 500,000 home. We mentioned this is the almost 550. So see the difference between this home and this home. This is still lesser in terms of price compared to the other home. So it depends, where do you want to live? Do you want to live in the very big expensive area, or you want to live the normal home, kind of the normal lifestyle where you can have a very beautiful home? See, 800, and this is very nice neighborhood. Kansas City. See, this is 800, but this home is 1 million. So why do you need to live in the tiny home like this 1 million while you can come and have this home for less than that? You see, so this is what I'm trying to explain. You have to figure out, and when you can come with argument, oh, you know, if you live in California, you have a very good job, they pay more. Trust me, most of the jobs, they are more or less the same. For instance, if you go to, which is, for instance, like you come here and work at, let's say, the entry job with the Amazon. Amazon pays the same starting job, $15, $16, whether you're in California, whether you're in Kansas or you're in Missouri. If you go to the apartment, so let's go, for instance, if you go to apartment, let's say this is a San Diego apartment. You see, most of the apartments, 2,000, 1,900, and these are just two bedroom apartment. This is 2 bedroom, 2,700. But if you find this is the apartment up to 3 bedroom for 900, this one. You see, 3 bedroom 940. But you go and stay 2 bedroom for 900. You see, 2,730. 2 bedroom. 3 bedroom, 3 bedroom, 900. So those are the things you need to look like. How much do you go to make? And what will it be if you go and try to survive in those particular areas? Yeah, so let's go and put Kansas City, Missouri, for instance. So here you can get a very good apartment. The price is very, very good, depending on how much you want, where the neighborhood, if you want to get out of the town or not. So the Overland Park, I lived in Overland Park, Kansas one time. The apartments are very, very good, and yeah. So you can get a very good apartment. It's a very nice neighborhood. 2 bedroom you can get for less than 1,000. So it depends. It all depends on where you want to be. So don't come here in America and think that, oh, I have to live in New York. As long as you get a good job somewhere else, and once you want to buy a home, you have to be very, very careful. Where do you want to buy a home? So if you want to buy a home, just to buy a home, in the matter of buying a home, that will be it will be a problem for you. Let's say Louisville. So for instance, like this home is 123, 130. So it depends where do you want to go and live. Okay, just one sec. I want to show you some of the homes. It is very, very overall. What I'm trying to explain to you is make sure that you find a place where you can be able to live happily. Not just for the matter is I live in California, I live in New York, I live in Virginia, I live wherever. Find a state where it is affordable for you. And you can be able to enjoy the life and the American dream. You can purchase a home, you can have good life with your kids and achieve everything possible for yourself. So that's the purpose of this particular video. Thank you so much, everyone.